as the technical coordinator for the value-wise introduction of ethanol blended fuels, representing IOCL, BPC, and HPCL, an important milestone in India's fuels journey. Throughout his career, Dr. Acharya has contributed to R&D efforts in Indian Oil, Reliance, and Hindustan Petroleum, and has traveled extensively across the globe in pursuit of technological advancements. In his post-retirement engagements, he continues to advance the nation's energy transition, currently serving as a subject matter expert at the HP Green R&D Center, Bangalore, working in the domains of ethanol, biodiesel, and hydrogen internal combustion. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gopal Krishan Acharya.
Thank you very much for the introduction. I'm very glad to be here in Sri Vishwakarma Skill University. Well, a little bit about a background. We heard a lot about hydrogen. Let me come back to what this university is. Well, what I understand or what I collected from this site of SVSU is the motto is based on the Bhagavad Gita. I'm standing in the land of Haryana. कुरुक्षेत्र में है, महाभारत लड़ाई हुआ था, अर्जुन को कृष्ण ने उपदेश दिया था, भगवद गीता भी बोलते हैं. ये जो भगवद गीता का चैप्टर 2 का वर्स 50 से something they derived, and then based on this institute has been crystallized. I don't know how many people have just gone through this particular history. इसमें भगवद गीता का काफी कुछ गुण इसमें है. ये जो चैप्टर 2 और वर्स 50 का जो दिया गया है संस्कृत में, उसका अंग्रेजी में ट्रांसलेट करेंगे तो कंसंट्रेशन, डेडिकेशन एंड स्किल. Not only they left over there in the motto, then the logo signifies something about the dignity of skill and labor. The third point of it is the Saptarishis. Saptarishis have given something to this country. I'm sure some people are aware about it, who bring unrealized wisdom, philosophy, science and knowledge. From where? The cosmos. We have a sun. There are several such suns are there in the universe. That's called cosmos. That particular cosmos, that energy, whatever it is, it will be connect with the human beings, human minds, to skill them and think out of box. Today, if you survive in this competitive atmosphere, maybe from China or from Korea or Japan, we have to do the same thing in a different way. उसको बोलते हैं out of box thinking. Beside this, इस स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी में काफ़ी कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी है, या हमारा जो ethnic things are there, maybe a temple architecture or a mortuary architecture. You seen Ayodhya temple, that statue is made by somebody. Where is the technology coming from? Somebody said that Ramayana period they used to travel in an aeroplane. Do you believe that? Somebody in the morning, just Sawar told about his visit to NASA. That particular aircraft what he used is not an aircraft, it is not a rocket, it's not a drone. It is a mix of something else. It works on a highly physics-based technology, that is plasma physics. Today, what we saw in our Veda, it is available in NASA. You can search anybody in Viman Shastra, you will get that particular thing. And I am very glad that I am standing in a university in which they are carrying this all ethnic things, our Vedas and all, they want to take it forward. And just before coming to this one, उसमें एक लिखा है योगा कर्मेषु कौशल्यम. This refers to the obtaining and perform one's duty. In the sense, we have to dedicate ourselves like our IT guys do. We have to increase our efficiency, but we have to detach from the outcome. When you talk about some R&D, people are talking about a lot of R&D going on this one. The success will not come in the first attempt. And Thomas Alva Edison has failed 999 times before he made a bulb. So same is true today. Maybe it is 5 attempts or 10 attempts. That is why with one failure, we should not give ourselves away. Detachment has to be there. Now I spent my whole life in R&D. Today, now also I am with R&D. Now why I am standing here talking all this history about it? But when the concept of this university has attached, they talk about the sustainability. When you talk about the sustainability, my other three speakers also have told, it is more of a this one and self-reliance. When you talk about energy reliance or self-reliance or sustainability, this is the way I am getting connected. Since I am a fourth and many people are left and I'll be remain brief. I got two topics. One is international experience and Indian experience. Fortunately, Indian experience, lot of things have been covered. To start with, I'll start with the international experience, then share something about it, some of the figures, facts, and what experience is there. 2-3 big demo projects, and around 9 to 10 lakh kilometers have been covered. Next. Well, I'll be talking something about the European One trial, that is on the Clean Hydrogen European Cities project, joint initiative on hydrogen vehicles across Europe. Then something about the comparison, because so many people have raised the questions, whether I have to compare with the diesel or CNG and fuel cell. I'll be having some comparison with CNG and CHIC, that is Clean Hydrogen Projects, some of the conclusions. Then some of the experience in Orange County Transit Agency there in USA. And when you talk about these technologies, and what we need is the manufacturers. And which one has to come? The station has to come first, or the buses has to come first, cars have to come first. I'll be giving some of the facts and figures about the manufacturing facility there in Europe and USA. And the type of announcement what they have, I am basically from the oil industry. If I had to set up and invest some of the major investment I have to make in the hydrogen dispensing stations, I need, how many vehicles will come up, these sort of things. Well, this is about the European things. As I rightly said, GIV is there, I have CHIC, and these are all the different cities, what they have. I'll be coming in details also. Well, when you talk about this particular thing, see, it's a big project, about euros 1.8 million, and a lot of funding has come back, and around 8 to 10 cities buses have been plying in the European countries, 3-4 countries, including one there in Canada, British Columbia. They have run the vehicles, and different buses, and how many years? It's about 4-5 years they have run. And totally 54 fuel cell buses have been demonstrated. When you talk about this, I need some of the comparison also. One was a H2ICE was there, hydrogen-based IC engine technology was there. Beside that, when I come further, I'll be comparing something with the CNG also. Well, when you talk about it, you heard in the morning, the manufacturers are required, suppliers are required. I have the number one air products. Air liquid we have, and others also on this one. When the hydrogen is produced, you have to use it. You can see some of the major European manufacturers are there, like Daimler-Benz is there, and other manufacturers are there. MAN is there. Those people are doing it. Like Total also is there. Then it's an integration. Then the oil companies are to be there. Shell is there. Total is there. In India, we government oil companies like HPC, BPC, Indian Oil are into it. Well, this is how it looks. Sky is blue. This technology is blue. It produces only, but it is written in German. What's the stuff? Hydrogen. It is written in German. Well, when you talk about it, it not be a one particular area and all. When you talk about it, different technologies have been done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different buses have been tried. I don't want to go to all the specifications. If the soft copy is given, or you will be sharing about it, This is all more or less same thing, like hydrogen storage is 40, 35, 56 and all, Slight difference is there. They have fuel cells of different makes and other things. I given the details and all. And you can leisurely go through it, details. And it's a very, very elaborate things. About 9 to 10 lakh kilometers have been done. This is the technical specifications, what we have. And the most of the places it is Ballard fuel stack they have. The fuel cell is 150, 120, 150 and all more or less same. Here it is. Right bus is less because the capacity is also less. Unlike 18 meters, 12 meters, it is only 12 meters and all. Range and all will change and all. Detailed things I will not be able to. All the buses are there in what they manufactured in USA or in Europe. Majority of them are in Europe, like one whole or a right bus, Mercedes and all in Europe. Well, let us come to the facts and figures. I said about 9 million vehicles or 90 lakh kilometers have been done. Out of it, 4 million, it was done in British Columbia. Because the renewable hydrogen is available in plenty, they have done. Almost 40% of the mileage has been done in British Columbia only. And British Columbia temperature remains sub-zero also. In the summer, it may be about 15 to 20. There they have got about 16 kilowatt of internal cabin heating also. That is why for 100 kilometers, they used almost 16 kg or 15.67 kg of a hydrogen. How they used? The liquid hydrogen. When you come to the Italy, they got 8.6 kg only 10. About 12 kilometers they are getting it. It's an actual operation. It's not a demo. Vehicles are placed on the actual operations. In London, West, it is a gaseous hydrogen. Earlier it is a liquid hydrogen, here is the gaseous hydrogen. These also get 9.7 this one. When it comes to Switzerland, 5 buses have been run. And it is about 1.2 million or 12 lakh kilometers have been run over there. And they got about 7.9 kg per 100 kilometer. People are asking for what the mileage is, what it is and all. In Norway, when they did it, it's also sub-zero. It goes temperature minus 20, minus 30 and all. That is why they got more hydrogen to do. But it is not only driving for a cabin heating. They took for 100 kg about 13.2. And here hydrogen is produced inside, in the sense electrolyze the things and all. When you talk about Germany, this is the ICE technology, ICE engine. Because you heard from the others also, the efficiency of fuel cell is almost double. When I go to the ICE, the consumption is very high. And you can see there 13, here it is 22. Almost double the consumption is there, ICE. And when you talk about Germany, there also, it's about 1 million kilometer, 0.1 million, about 16 and 12. No. In Germany, this is another one. Well, this is about Czech project, and what it is 9 million or 90 lakhs kilometers have been run. And 5 lakh hours have been operation is there. Operating hours are given, and they have about 350 this one. It's compared to diesel, it is better, improved substantially on the performance, and substantially we reduce the CO2. As my predecessors have told, main intention is to reduce the CO2 emissions. That's what is happening. This is how a real bus looks like. This is in France, Pau, one of the bus. I'll be touching on the specification in the later stage. This I need not explain. I think others have given the better figures and all. This is how the things are there. Most of the things are, accessories are there in the top, and the rear side you have the fuel cell, battery and other power drives and all. This is how the big buses have been lined up. Of course, you can see the naked trees over there, maybe in the sub-zero temperatures and all, in France. Then when I have to compare something like the right buses and one whole, it's some of the comparison I given, that's all. There it is about 11.5 tons, the 3.5 tons, it is about 12.8, almost equal.